Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive, looking at some really powerful ideas for, well, for transforming things, really. It's centered around Tony Robbins' Awaken the Giant Within, based on a review from the Audible Review.
Exactly. And our goal here is to pull out the really actionable stuff. You know, those small decisions, the tiny shifts you make every day
Yeah.
that the sources say can, well, fundamentally change where you end up.
Yeah, and the core idea, the thing that really jumps out is this belief that, you've already got this potential inside, a sleeping giant, as they put it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take control of your mind, your beliefs, your actions, your whole destiny can shift. So let's get into the specifics.
Let's do it.
All right, lesson 1, the big foundation. Decisions shape destiny. The sources really hammer this home. Your past doesn't have to be your future.
Right, unless you just keep repeating it, living the same way.
Exactly. They used that great analogy, didn't they? The two ships.
Oh, yeah, leaving the same port.
But just a tiny, tiny change in direction, a few degrees.
Mm-hmm. And over time, they end up on completely different continents. It's about trajectory.
Which leads right into the how, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if decisions are key, how do you make good ones when you're feeling, I don't know, stressed or down?
Precisely. And that's lesson 2. Change your state, change your life. You've got to manage your emotional state first, because your state dictates your actions.
Okay, state. What exactly does that mean here? Is it just feeling good?
It's more than just a feeling. The source defines it as your whole physical and mental condition right now. It's about what you're focusing on, how you're breathing, even your posture, your body language.
So you can actually control it.
Manually.
That's the idea.
Duh.
You change the physical inputs to shift the emotional output. Like stand tall, deliberately put a smile on your face, breathe deeply, focus hard on something you're grateful for.
So you don't wait to feel good. You kind of make yourself feel good physically first.
Exactly. You override the slump. It apparently makes it neurologically harder to stay in that negative, powerless state.
Yeah.
You basically force the shift. Okay, interesting. So if we can control our state in the moment, what's next? That leads to lesson 3, right? About beliefs.
Beliefs can empower or destroy you. These are like the underlying rules we live by, the filters, as the source calls them, that shape how we see reality.
Right, like a limiting belief. Something like, I'm just not good enough at this. That stops you before you even start.
Absolutely. It closes doors. But an empowering belief like, okay, I don't know this yet, but I'm resourceful. I can figure it out. That changes everything.
But changing a deep-seated belief like that?
Right.
That sounds really hard. Did the sources give any practical tips on how to actually do that?
Yeah, it wasn't just about intellectually deciding to believe something new. It emphasized conditioning. You have to really connect intense pain to the old belief. Feel what it's cost you.
Okay.
And then link massive pleasure, real positive feeling to the new empowering belief. So it's not just a thought, it's an emotional drive. You make the old way too painful to tolerate.
Wow, okay. So you're essentially rewiring the emotional response.
That seems to be the mechanism, yeah. And that connects perfectly to the last piece, which is about making it stick. Lesson 4, the power of standards and rituals.
Ah, yes. Consistency. It's not what you do once in a while.
Right. It's what you demand of yourself every single day, your minimum standard.
That shift from, I probably should exercise, to, exercise is just something I do. It's who I am.
Exactly. It's about identity and those daily rituals. Maybe it's journaling, maybe meditating, planning your day. They're the bricks you use to build that identity. They make the standard real.
So when you put it all together, it's like being given the keys, isn't it? The manual for your own brain. The sources really stress that even tiny tweaks.
Like changing just one thing in your morning routine.
Yeah, maybe swapping news scrolling for, say, 5 minutes of gratitude.
Yeah.
That alone can shift your whole mindset, your whole day, and eventually your whole direction. Like those ships.
It really brings it down to the immediate. So the final thought, the question this analysis leaves you with, is pretty direct. If you truly believed, starting right now, that you have the power to shape your destiny, knowing you can shift your state, change your beliefs, set new standards, what's the very first decision you'd make differently?
That's a powerful question to sit with.
It really is.
And speaking of sources and taking action, the channel where we found this analysis, the Audible Review, they always make a point to encourage engagement.
Right.
They suggest that if you find content like this valuable, do the usual things.
Yeah.
Like it, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to their channel.
And they also encourage leaving a comment on the video, right?
Yeah.
To keep the conversation going.
Exactly. Keep the discussion alive. So definitely something to think about. What's that first decision?